Okay, so I didn't plan on making a video for this tree. I was just going to try and enjoy it, but I have to show you this. Oh my god! Here's my finger. Here's the little fruiting body. I know a bit about mushrooms, but not too much. I mean, I have no idea what it is, but I assumed that it's probably connected to the mycelium of the hemlock, and it's just the fruiting body. We're coming into the middle of October now, so you know, it's the right time for fruiting bodies of fungi. Interesting fact, we are more closely related to mushrooms than mushrooms are related to other plants. That's why they are their own genus. Interesting. So I put it in this years ago. If you're an OG of the channel, you'll remember this is where it was planted in. It's getting some seriously needed root work, and then possibly into this lovely Taiwanese pot. I've always wanted to try and figure out where the root base is on this tree, so that maybe I can make some sort of feature or nabari. So I've got to the root base down here, and there seems to be a nice thick root. This is where I want to get to. So I'm really sad to say, I think I'm gonna have to get rid of the mushroom. Let me get a little bit further down into this. And I got a story to tell you about this tree, hang on in there. I'm gonna remove this now, but it'll return probably next year. You know, when the temperatures are right. I will of course wash my hands as soon as I've done this, because I don't know the type of mushroom for sure. But that is extremely cute. Look at that, might have our thumbnail there. How interesting. So I'm pretty glad that I started filming this video actually, because this is a good example, well, of what I do. So this is a collected tree. And it's really hard to start the nabari off right when you don't start something from seedling. Shout out Nigel Saunders, he knows how to do that. So what I've done is I've done my best to create, you know, spread-in root base. This is kind of ugly, there's more than one, so I might look into that before I pot it up. But basically I've then wedged a rock under here, otherwise that root goes straight down, we don't want that. I've uncovered these two lateral roots here as well and spread those so they try and fill more of a 360 radial root spread. There's not much growing in this area, but we can address that in later years to come. What I need to now do is to try and level the tree. So as you can see, this root needs to come up more, and this one possibly will need some sort of anchor because I want to keep this straight up. So something like that, just to try and keep it like that. Right, so before I run out of time, I'm getting very, very tired now, but I think I'm going to pot this up with that as the best root spread, and we'll hide the developing nabari at the back. That rock slipped, so I'll have to change that. In time it will get better, it'll get better over the years, but for now that's better than no root spread whatsoever. For my soil mix, I'm reusing a little bit of the old soil because I'm hoping that has the mycelium. I sifted it to get out obviously all the roots and any of the old rocks that I used to use, which are no good. Mixed it in with some of the pre-mixed soil that Brian sells, and then a little bit of my own as well. So I should have started filming, but I forgot, sorry. Move my rocks out of the way. What am I just saying? Yeah, you can tell I've gone tired now. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So I've started to fill in this side, but basically what I've done is I've moved it, made sure that the tree is center and that I'm happy with it. And at the back, I've made sure that the rocks are where they want, so I'm trying to just keep these roots from going down, trying to create some sort of nabari that we can work with in the coming years. And I'm just going to fill it, backfill, get the soil level up, try and hide the tie wire if possible, and go from there. Then I'll finally tell you the story of the tree. So there we are, potted up. Spent way too long on it, way too much energy. Lovely hemlock, I really like it. I'm going to water it now and get the sort of soil down so we can see more of that nabari again, and the styling will be for you, same video for me another day. Oh, and I popped our little mushroom guy back. Look how cute he is. That last clip was the 12th of November. It's now like 3rd of November, something like that. Do you guys know how lucky you are? Man, you just get it so quick. Interesting, I just want to tell you quickly about this tree. I've literally, as a lot of you guys will know, I've got two young boys, and I get them to bed every night, and I come out and I've been putting one piece of wire on every night. So First night, this branch, then these two, and the next night. So every single wired branch is quite literally, you know, 24 hours in succession. Let me know down in the comments, right, if any of you, you know, remember when your kids were young, right, you know, your craziest bonsai related dad stories. So I've got the primary structure of this sort of preliminary, however you say that word, wired out, just the main branches and different gauge wires. So I haven't really moved anything. I've tried not to do too much until I could get out here and film, which is this evening. So like this pad here, what I've done is I've wired in the individual branches, not very well, but hey. So I just got like this one to do and maybe a few at the top. So I'm just going to crack on and get those done, and then we're going to look at the styling. So a bit more wiring done just on the tips of the main pads that I want to use. Still not very good at this, don't have loads of experience, but I'm just going to kind of wire these into a general shape that I like. You ready? So stop. I know what you're thinking. I've come to a conclusion. I'm trying to replicate some good principles for wiring my lower branches, going this way, slowly getting more towards the center, and then the top one. But I've rethought my apex here. I didn't want to create a new leader. This tree's recovered so well from its first chopping. But what I think I want to do in order to try and keep the conical shape of the tree, I'm actually going to take the wire off these top branches, and I'm going to remove these top three, keep this one, wire all of the branches out on this, and then create that nice top apex part. So let's do that now, shall we? There we are. So the three taken away, and now just the single apex. A little bit of a gin here, so you can see the dieback from the the only known motorcycle Yamadori. Let's take it for a little 360. Not 100% sure I'm done with it yet. It has started to lean over as well, which I don't particularly like. I want to try and just work on this three-dimensional image now. So the next part of the wiring process will be making sure that, yes, it looks great from the front, but now as I spin around, I want to see a bit more three-dimensional work. So that's what we're on to now. So now I've got that a bit more three-dimensional. I think what I want to work on is really trying to make this pencil straight again, because some of the soil is just probably as I've been wiring it and leaning on it. But yeah, we'll sort that out. Not perfect, but close enough. So here we are, guys. Motorcycle Yamadori Hemlock gets its first styling, wiring, and in a really nice pot. Really nice pot. Taiwanese with the feet. Hell yeah. Let me know what you think of this style of video. It's literally so much easier for me to put one together. Otherwise you guys would miss out on me doing this type of stuff. Yes, little backup 360 here. It's hard to reach that far away. But yeah, I'm not totally convinced that it emulates a wild hemlock, but it kind of, for me, it fits the idea that I had in my head, which was, you know, pencil straight, woodland tree, you know, like you could make a forest full of this type of tree, which could be something we do in the future, could not. But you've seen what I kind of do to spread out roots, my thinking as far as wiring and things like that as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you could do me a favor and watch this short clip. If you enjoy the videos and you'd like to support the channel, please consider following the links in the description. Here you'll find links to the Amazon wishlist. This is the best way to help the channel. Alternatively, you can buy these t-shirts. Please email or DM me to find out how you can get those. Lastly, the easiest way to help support the channel is drop a like on this video and please press the subscribe button. That would mean the world to me. Thank you so much. Thank you. And other than that, yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Wherever you are in the world, make sure you're taking care of yourself. See you in the next one.